player and just the ability to get that quality this late in the offseason?
Well, I can't say enough about Everson Griffin. Just the fact of being able to compete against him. He was always a primary focus for us offensively, going up against him. He's a relentless player. He brings it, every down. So has great passion for the game. I've had an opportunity to visit with him, and he's. He's extremely excited. He's a big personality, so I think he's going to be a great fit for our football team.
How much yesterday was going along in practice and started, or maybe in these first couple of days, did any part of you feel any sense of normalcy of being where you belong after being out for the year?
There's no question, but frankly, I was just really focused on all the little things. We've all been part of the game of football for a long time, but every component of your practice is not always the same. So just really staying in tune with the particulars, and it's a different practice set up, and so just really focused on getting the drills the right way. We had a number of drills that were just really the first time we were able to do them with the players, and they were brand new. So you had some teaching tempo.
Okay, hey, what's up, guys?
But yes, it felt great once we got into the team period.
I was trying to listen to this press conference.
Finally getting back to some.
I guess this is the press conference after yesterday's practice, first practice of Friday. Let's see. CSP, what's up? What's up? Big D's 83. What's up, Sheila? Hey, Sheila, what's up? Long time, Dallas Cowboys for life. What's up, big dog? Cowboys fans showing up. To other, hey man, I'm sorry. I've been busy, man. I don't even be on Twitter, so I barely be on Facebook. So I'm gonna have to get on there and see what's what. Check it out. Michael Hooper, what's up? Just getting off work. Just left from work, bro. We have let me turn this down. I just got an alert. I was just about to lay down for a nap. This is my nap time right now. Usually, so I ran some errands this morning, and went to the store. My wife and I, and I went to the store. Went to get a new laptop, for my kids, and just ran some normal errands that we do on the weekends, and putting the groceries up. Just got through eating something, and I get an alert on my phone. It's NFL, and it says Mike McCarthy. I guess it seems like an injury that I'm gonna read the article that I read, but it said that he will miss time. It's guaranteed now because there's no preseason, so we're kind of jumping from training camp straight to preseason. Straight to regular season. So they're saying now this injury is lingering and he will miss time. So that's a big piece of the line, man. He's Lyle Collins. He's our starting tackle. So he's on the other side. So it's just. Here we go. COVID-19 strikes back. And, I hate to blame it on that, but it has because it's made everything irregular. It's now we got injuries coming out of the blue, was hoping they get through training camp with that. Exactly. Oh, my Cowboys family. What's up? What's up? I just got an alert from NFL Network stating that Mike McCarthy has said, I know he talked about it. I guess this press conference I'm looking at is from either earlier this morning or yesterday after practice. And they talked about it a little bit. And they said that let me read the article right quick. Matter of fact, let me go back out and let me read the article. Let's see. Mike McCarthy updates on some of the Cowboys' injuries and absentees. It says Lyle Collins was present and in uniform for Friday's practice, but he did not take part in any of the competitive drills. Instead, the offense rotated players at right tackle. McCarthy confirmed that Collins is working back from an injury. So this is a pre-existing injury that he probably probably been having for a while, maybe since last season. Where was I? Back from an injury, but he declined to go into detail. So you know how that is. They don't want people to worry and all that stuff. We're not really getting into. See, they messed up on that. Get into the specific of that, but it's not something of high concern. He said, "Okay, if it's not something of high concern, why did you just say that he will miss time?" So that is a concern if he's going to miss time. So I'm not just making this up. I'm reading this, guys. Here it is in black and white. I don't want you to think, oh, he's just doing this for views or anything like that. Nah, I'm just doing this because obviously you guys didn't know about it either. I was shocked. I'm like, whoa, I'm going to talk about it. It's Cowboys news. So, it is what it is. We're not really concerned about specifics, but it's something of high concern, he said. Similar fellow tackle Cam Irving was absent from practice on Friday. McCarthy added that issue doesn't appear to be serious. Around this time, you start getting these phantom injuries around, training camp and preseason, because they don't want to play guys during the preseason. And I'm not saying he's lying or he's faking, but there's a possibility, that could be the problem. What's up, Collins? We'll play. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm just going by what I heard, what he said, and what I'm reading. Our depth chart. Let me go to the depth chart real quick. Obviously, Lyle Collins is starting right tackle, and then they have Brandon Knight is backing him up, and there's nobody really after that. You got guys on this team, on this offensive line that can play multiple positions. Joe Looney is a swing guy. Connor Williams is a swing guy. They said he can play center. The new guy that they got, the rookie, McGovern, Adam Pirate, Zach Martin. I don't see him on here. Why is he not on here? Wow, that's weird. Sorry, I was looking at the he isn't missing regular season games unless he gets rehearsed. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I don't want anybody to miss any game, especially any offensive lineman. Our offensive line are already broke down as it is. With Tyron Smith, and will never be 100% again, but he's still able to play and make things happen at a 80% level. He's still a high impact at a 75, 80%. That's how good he is. We still got Zach Martin. We still got some aces in the deck. Lyle Collins was one of those aces, but looks like he's, fighting some kind of Robbie. What's up? Man, if Collins gets hurt, the O-line kind of trashing. Yeah, right now our O-line is kind of suspect. We're not the best O-line in football anymore. 2 years ago, 2016, yeah, okay, cool, But a lot of guys, Travis Frederick has retired. He was the quarterback of that offensive line. And we got some new guys in here. So we got a couple of aces in the deck, but, we'll see. But this is just an alert that I got just now. If you're not sure about what I'm saying or what I'm reading, go back and read it and get your own thoughts and issues about it. You know what I mean? But I'm just here to, spit out how I feel at this time, at this moment, and what I just heard and read. Hopefully he will be fine. That's what I want. It looks like I got a lot of people in the house. I appreciate y'all joining me, man, taking the time out of your day. I kind of want to discuss practice yesterday too. So if you guys had any questions, or concerns towards that, be my guest to go ahead and add or, hit me up in the comment section. Let's see. Hello, 1980. Such a great YouTube. Hey, I keep doing. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh, you was the cat yesterday, man. A young guy in high school football I talked to yesterday. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. 1980. I would be surprised if Jones boys will make a splash on the defense. Watch out. Yeah, you never know. You never know with the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, I love Cowboys family. I love CeeDee Lamb, man. Hey, guys, I'm pretty sure y'all already know who my Cowboys family is. I shouldn't even have to say this, but out of respect, I'm gonna do it anyway. Go ahead and look them up, subscribe to them, man. They do daily content, go live every single day of the week. The hardest working family, Cowboys family, on YouTube. So make sure y'all hit them up, man. Ron Smith, what's up, man? I got all my peeps. Let me see that stream. Hey, maybe we can make that happen, man. I don't mind. I just got to find the time to do it. Hell, I'm barely doing this, so let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it was a good practice yesterday. I was glad to see them outside. That's where they need to be. All that indoors crap, all that soft. They were outside. The quarterbacks had the first time wearing the red uniforms. And I'm pretty sure my Cowboys family probably discussed this last night, but I'm gonna co-sign and chime in on what they were saying. But it looked like a good practice. CeeDee Lamb had an excellent day. They said he was catching balls out of the air with one hand and everything. He was catching everything that Dak was throwing to him. I have no issues with him. He's going to be a star in this league. He's already showing a strong work ethic along with initiative. And hey, take Cowboys. What's up? It's probably inside. But play not video. I'll show them. Okay. Yeah, I checked that out, my Cowboys family. Yeah, but what I saw, man, was I love the fact that they were outside in the heat. They need to be out there, man. They need to get out there, get used to the sun and get used to the heat, get their bodies ready, and stop being in that covered environment. It's football. It's a tough young man's game. So they need to be outside. If it was up to me, they'd be in some high school field. I'd get them away from the star and I put them on a high school field with the old yellow school buses with the hot leather seats. Make them earn their way back to the star. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's never going to happen. It's the NFL. But that's just me. I think Mike McCarthy is showing an old school style to these practices. Everybody was working. Everybody was doing something. They weren't in full pads. They just had shells on and helmets. So it wasn't like a full padded hitting practice or whatever. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the full pads with the hitting. I think you have to work your way up to that or you'll have injury, like with the Lyle Collins thing. Obviously, this injury has been haunting him since last year, maybe sometime before. Who knows? A lot of players play hurt because they don't want to miss any time for the love of the game. But Mike McCarthy is bringing an old school back. Nothing's robotic with him. Nothing's predictable. Everything is off the brain. This is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to approach it this way. Jared Odell, what's going on, man? I've been in that Texas heat. Good for yeah, it is. Vitamin D. Robin said, yeah, man. Hey, I'm in it every day. So, I know. Yeah, man, I loved it. I love seeing them sweat. I love seeing them on one knee, taking a breather because they were tired. When you can see the sweat through the pads and on the jersey, it's hot and they're getting it. Yeah, you're getting paid for that, man. You're getting paid all that money. You need to be outside. You need to be outside working in the terrain, in the heat. No more this in air conditioned bullshit. Training camps should be held outside. No more going to Oxnard where it's perfect weather, where it's 70, 80 degrees for the high. Now, right here in the DFW, man, where it gets 105, 106, the humidity level and everything else makes it feel like 120. So that's what they need. They need that. All these pretty prima donna Madonna. This is why we be sitting at home in the playoffs every year, because you got all these pretty boys in the air condition. Nah, man, they need to be outside. 1980, do you think it's possible that I'm sorry, it's a lot of comments going, guys. 3-1,000. It's possible. Anything's possible. There are ups and downs to that, though. We all want that. I would love for our three receivers to have 1,000 yards, but it'll take away from Zeke. And Coach McCarthy said it himself. We're going to run this offense through Zeke first, and then all the other stuff will come into play. I've always been a believer of run, pound, until they can't stop it anymore. And then you go over the top for a pass, play action or whatever. I'm old school like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these teams with these hybrid offenses, they come out passing. They don't even care about the run. I believe if they can't stop the run, they damn sure can't stop the pass. You get what I'm saying? So we got to get that 2016 back. Once we get that in 14, once we get that back, pound. We got to have a healthy offensive line for that, though. If we don't have a healthy offensive line, it can't be possible. You can't run the ball without the offensive line. So we got to get that ground and pound back, and and beat them up and bully them with Zeke or Pollard or whomever, and then go over the top. We got 3 weapons, maybe 4 with the tight end situation we got. So guys, we got so many weapons, man. There's so much talent on both sides of the ball, and I said that last night on Cowboys blogs. If y'all checked his stream out, I said it last night. I said there's too much talent for people to be sitting down, especially on defense, man. We thought that, with Mike Nolan being a 3-4 guy, we're probably going to run a 3-4 hybrid defense, but it might be like a 4-3 hybrid defense, because those 4 linemen that we got now that are on paper, that are starting, on paper, it looks magnificent. It looks like one of the best, if not the best, defensive lines in football. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm just saying that because it realistically looks like that on paper. Those are too good of athletes to be sitting. You're going to see a lot of alternating because we got depth. We got depth now. Alden Smith sitting back there, maybe Randy Gregory. Who knows? So we'll see. CeeDee will be a contender. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, he's going to be our secret weapon. He's an outside receiver playing in the slot. So that's going to be hard to stop. Those are your easiest receiving yards in the middle of the field, because that's where the poor coverage is. Because linebackers they're not DBs. They're not good at coverage. So that's where you get all of your yardage from. That's why we had Beasley. We were so successful with that, and Witten was able to move the chains, because the weakest part of the defense is the interior coverage, middle thirds. Middle thirds is the easiest part, because those guys in the middle and the interior, they can't cover, So, hell, cornerback can't even cover anymore on the outside. So, passing is really easy now. Should be. Passing and receiving, that should be really easy now in the NFL, because guys can't cover anymore. They don't even look back. So, it should be just throw the ball up and let CeeDee go get it. Amari Cooper go get it. Michael Gallup. All of them are athletic. All of them will go up in the air for that ball. We got too many high flyers out there now. There's no excuse why we shouldn't move this ball. There's no excuse why Dak Prescott can't find anybody open. There's just no excuse. That's another word that should be in the locker room last night. I mean, that I said yesterday on my live stream. Was that yesterday? Might have been the day before. No excuse. No excuses. None. All this talent we got here on both sides of the ball. Defense kind of still need a little work. As far as the secondary, they're kind of the weakest link. We got some young guys back there. Byron Jones is gone. I hate to say this, but he was our best guy on paper. He was our best guy on paper. But Cowboys fan 1973, what's up? What's up? Hey, appreciate y'all joining me, man. Thanks a lot. CeeDee Collins dominating the slot as well. He has 0 drops in 3 years for passes over 20 yards. See, that's what I'm talking. That's why I like Cowboys family. Because, see, they come in here and they help me out. See, they know me. They know I forget. I don't write everything down. I have to write stuff down in order to remember. Hell, sue me. Hell, I'm human. 3 years old, man. So I've been playing football and getting hit in the head and, blows and everything. I forget real easy. But, yeah, man, we got too much talent, man. It's just too much talent out there. And I think Mike McCarthy knows that. And he's going to exploit that. And he's going to make sure that we use this talent. A lot of guys that came through the Cowboys, man, organization have been wasted talent. Wasted. There should be another word up there that they should look at when they enter the locker room. Wasted talent will no longer exist. Wasted talent will no longer exist. We're not letting Hall of Fame guys go retire without a Super Bowl ring. And they go somewhere else and get one. Tired of that. We're tired of that. We're done with that. All that Dr. Robotnik stuff, man, we're done with that. just tired. Yeah, Garrett, exactly. No, there it is again. McCarthy knows how to use talent, unlike Garrett. Yep, exactly. Everybody's that defense last year, man, it was suspect. The coaching of it was suspect. Marinelli and Chris Rashad, they were garbage. They were horrible, man. I'm sorry, they just were. It was. Now that I can look back and see, it was. It's been that way. They put on a good front in the interviews, though. They did, to get the job, but nothing happened. It was too bend don't break-ish. It'll work. Trust me. Nah, man, by the time I trust you, they done scored. Play over with. They in the Super Bowl now. Not us. What was your favorite pass rush move? I love the ball rush and the fake spin. Hey, I wasn't a lineman, so I was a DB in high school and college. So I don't know. I mean, the only thing I saw my defensive lineman doing back then was the swim move was really popular back then. And the I forgot what it's called, where it's like a counter move. I seen a guy, they hired one team hired a guy. It was in college. He hired a guy. He was a martial artist. And I think the Cowboys did this one time back in the day. He was a martial artist and he knew how to use his hands real quick. And he taught those guys, especially defensive ends, he taught them how to get around the corner in some kind of counter move to make it think you're going to use this hand, and boom, they use the other hand. And just by the time they figure out what you're doing, their brains, figure out that you're already past them and sacked, So there's so many different things, different ways, different techniques you can go if you're a defensive end. Defensive tackles are, a little different, nose tackle, but because you're right there, more hands-on in the middle, in the trenches. But defensive ends are kind of like linebackers coming around the end. So there are different speed drills and techniques you can use to. I just wasn't right last year. It seems like stuff behind. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I'm a martial artist as well. Hey, well, shit. Hey, bro, more power to you on defense. On defense, man, they said no deceptive coverage, even pre-snap. The D was. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. There it is right there again. Just bad coaching, man. I think that Tampa 2, cover 3, safe, it was so out. His version of it was so outdated. And it's time to get young. And now not only in the players is a young man's game. I think now coaching is a young man's game as well. I'm not saying like 20, 30 years old, but you never know. Shit, look at old boy, what's the coach for the Rams? McVay or something like that. He's a young guy. So, I almost coached him. Well, actually coached him to a Super Bowl. They didn't win, but, he got him there. So, but young and innovative is what's in now. It's new. You want new. You want something that's not familiar to other teams, to other schemes. You want something that looks different. So you can, shit, y'all know what it is. Let's see what I want to see. See us stomp the Eagles. Oh, I want to see us stomp everybody, not just the Eagles, everybody. I want us to go undefeated, Realistically, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would love to see that big time. Perfect. I like that. There you go again, my Cowboys family. That's how I feel too. And like I just brought up, COVID-19 has a lot to do with that. You couldn't do anything. I'm not saying these guys weren't working out, during the off season. I don't live with them. I don't babysit. They haven't hired me for that. You remember the job I was going to go out for the Cowboys last season? I said, I'd be the rookies, the young guys as babysitter. Make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Make sure they're not out partying and drinking and all that crap. Make sure they're at home, have a curfew. That was going to be my job description. 1980, babysitter for the Dallas Cowboys, young guys. But that has a lot to do with it, man. Your body's not in tune, just like a car. You go out there, you let it sit out there during the winter and all that stuff. You start it up, start driving it, you're going to fuck up something. You got to sit there and let it warm up for a while. You got to go out there during the winter and start it up. Even though you don't drive it, you got to go out there during the winter and start it up every now and then. And maybe drive it around the block just to keep it warm. Keep those lubricants and all that stuff and all those gears floating. You get what I'm saying? How you feel about the Cowboys might play with fans at AT&T Stadium? As long as they got, some rules and regulations in line, I don't see no problem to it. You need an audience out there. Trust me. There's a difference. I'm glad you brought that up. Jay Millions. There's a difference playing against a digital screen than real people. Having that energy out there from you feed off of that. I couldn't imagine playing this sport and nobody sitting in the stands. That's what you're there for them. That's what you're playing the game for. You're playing the game for yourself because I love the game. You're going to get out there and play hard regardless. But that's what you're there for. It's for them to get their reaction, to feed off their energy. That's all sports is energy. It's positive energy. You get what I'm saying? Somebody scores, energy. Some team loses. It's negative energy for that fan base. They're pissed. They're mad. That's energy. Everything is energy. You get what I'm saying? So if you have no energy to go off of, you're as a player, you're like, damn, well, I scored, but damn, I don't know, man. But as long as they got, maybe social distancing and things like that, and because I've been working ever since the pandemic was new back in February, whatever. I've been having to go to work. We wear masks, by the grace of God, I've been okay, wash my hands, I keep sanitizer with me. I keep my distance, yeah, the whole 9 yards. But you got to have that energy out there to be out there on that field. That helps. It does. Let's see. NFL won't allow it. How can the Cowboys fans state allow any fans? Exactly. The NFL will make. Yeah, exactly. You gotta have them fans out there, man. I'm sorry, it just won't be the same. It just won't be the same. And then, like Cowboys family just said, I call it a home game when you ain't got no damn fans out there. That's what makes it a home game. That's what the dividing line from home and away. 18 defensive 19 was night and day different. Yeah, it was. It was night and day different. To me, our defense has been lacking. We've had great players throughout the years. We've had the D Wares, we've had the Ratliffs, we've had, the Spencers, the Greg Ellises, the, D Laws now, and Church. We had Church back in the day. We've had some good players here and there, but the system was pretty much the same almost. We didn't get anywhere with those guys. That going back to what I said earlier, having all this talent with no Super Bowls to back it up. Yeah, it's cool when you got a D-Law and you got a Super Bowl behind you. Oh, this is why I got him. This is why I signed him on defense, because hell, we got a Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? See, back then that existed. Oh, I made this big. We did this Herschel Walker trade to get what the team of the 90s. They did it for a reason. Now they're just giving people money left and right, and these cats ain't even won nothing. You know what I mean? So it's so backwards now. Back then they did it to win. Now they're just doing it to get paid. And I get it. You want to get paid and take care of yourself and your family. Understandable. I'm not knocking that. But these players are earning, they're being successful without succeeding. You get what I'm saying? They're getting these fat checks, contracts, and they're holding out like they've won something. And that's the issue. And I know it's the business side that sucks, and it's really out of whack now because, Dak Prescott they couldn't come to an agreement. Jerry Jones blamed it on COVID-19 and all that stuff. They couldn't come to an agreement with that. And now Dak's probably going to ball out this year. Guess what they're going to have to do? They're going to pay more unless they come to an agreement in between now and then, which I can see happening. Edward Garcia, what's up, man? Yeah, Hitchens. Yeah, Hitchens was good too. He went to Kansas City. Yep. Yep. Perfect example. Went to Kansas City and got him a ring. So I'm tired of that. I think we're all tired of that. If why can't we coach these guys up to? And that's how it's the coaching, because they go other places and they're good because they know how to put these guys in the right places to succeed. Just like parenting, it's no different. You raise your kids in the best way you know how in order to succeed. You got to put them in place. You got to put them in place, man. We just spent money on 2 laptops this morning. 2, not 1, 2. So our kids could have a learning, because now they got to do virtual learning and stuff while they're at school too. And all the other kids have it, and we had to do it. I couldn't be like, no, you just take your old one, even if it's outdated and it needs virus protection, all that stuff. We just went and got new ones, man. So, because you put them in the best place to succeed, man. It's a foundational thing. If you come with if you come from a good solid foundation, your kids are going to succeed. They just saw it's just the way it is. Dave Yarner, what's up, man? I won a round table for the season, less than 30. Hey, it's all good with me, man. It's up to those guys, man. I haven't talked to them. Obviously, my Cowboys family is in the chat right now. They do lives every night. Some of the other guys are really busy doing other things, it's hard to commit to something like that. Everybody come on the same page, 1980 season is about to begin. What's the update on the round table? We are here. You are. See, we're on the same page about it. Anytime I'll do it, hey, you're welcome to come on my stream. I'm welcome to come on yours. It doesn't matter. The other guys, I can't speak for them. So, it's hard to speak for another grown person. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, Drew in the house. What's up, man? Eagles fan. Hey, what's up, big dog? What up, 1980? Uncle Drew is in the building. What's up? Go Birds. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, man. I like Drew, man. He's an Eagles fan, but he always faithful to me, man. He comes in and he's a very competitive guy, loves his team. So I can't be mad at that. I can't disrespect him because he's an Eagles fan. Appreciate you joining me today, bro. Wilson was a good linebacker. Yeah, he sure was. That's true. Coaching needs to discipline the players. Yeah, that goes a long way too. That goes a long way. Discipline. I talked about that the other day on my live stream too. Y'all go back and check it out if you missed it. I talked about discipline. We got a lot of penalties. Somebody in the comments section said we had a lot of penalties last year. Penalties beat us before the other team did. Y'all know I always say that. Penalties will beat you before the other team will. And a lot of times last year, penalties been holding, false start, pass interference on who other Cheeto, so it will haunt you big time. MCF is cool, man. They good people. Oh, Cowboys blog is in the house. My dude, keep up. Hey, man, I'm trying. I'm more freestyle. I'm not. Cowboys blog is invested in stats and drafts, and he does more groundwork than I do. I used to be like, I'm like, no, I'm too lazy now. I've gotten really lazy, but I watched the stream last night, man. I loved it. Loved the show. Love the equipment, man. You got the background going. Hey, I got this raggedy stuff back here still, man. I was supposed to be out in the garage. Y'all know I was supposed to hook my man cave up. Couldn't do it. COVID-19, Then I'll probably do it hopefully this year during the season. Let's see. Cowboys blog is in the house. Make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. I'm pretty sure y'all already know who it is, so I ain't even got to say nothing. 5 is greater than 1. Yeah. Yes, sir. Damon Wilson, Hitchens, Maurice Claiborne are. Yeah. Maurice Claiborne kind of reminded me of he reminds me of Cheeto. Like he's another Cheeto. I mean, he's one of those guys that he didn't look back a lot either. He might have been just maybe a little bit better, but Kerry Rounders, what's up, man? Let's see. For his Seagulls. Oh, Robbie Gates. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Blog in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drew pitching because he is blocked from spamming and trolling. Oh, man. Hey, y'all be easy, man. Be easy. Be easy. It's all innocent, competitive nature on this. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about that, man. Like my Cowboys family said, let's hope it's not that serious. I got the alert, read it, saw it, heard it, and I was like, here we go. Here we go with the injuries. And they're going to happen because lack of COVID, lack of and COVID. And you can put anything behind lack of you want to. But it's going to happen. No preseason until they get in pads. They got to get themselves in those pads, full pads, and stop babysitting these guys. Go ahead and get them out. You already got them in the heat. Might as well put them in the pads. Go ahead and put them on the shelves. Okay, cool. First day, maybe second day too. Other than that, from here on out, pads maybe 3 to 4 days a week out of the week, and shells towards the end of the week. So their bodies can start getting used to that. You get closer to game time, then you break out the shorts and the shells and stuff like that and the helmets, but because you don't want to get anybody hurt at the last minute. But earlier in the week, it needs to be full pads. It just does, man. I'm sorry. And Brandon used Carr. Yeah, I remember him since 1969, 1993. Something in your DM. All right, Scandrick and Claiborne. Scandrick. Oh God. He had speed, but he just at times he wasn't consistent either. He was okay, but he just wasn't consistent. Neither one of those guys was consistent. to me. Lyle Collins won. Yeah, they was predicting him to go. Matter of fact, I was reading here. They was predicting him to go to I think how many Pro Bowls has he been to? Was it? Let's see. Let me go back. I saw a little. My Cowboys family. How many Pro Bowls has Lyle Collins been to? If you're still there, is it 4? Has he been? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Lyle Collins. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Oh shit, he hasn't been to any. I take that back. None. Yeah. Who was our lineman that's been to Pro Bowls? Was it Martin? Is it Martin and Tyron Smith? He got shit on last season, but that was his best. Yeah, but they were projecting him to go this year to the Pro Bowl, this season. Wow, I thought he's at least been to 1. Where did I see 4? I don't know what the hell I was seeing. Like my brain again, all off whack. Huh. Wow. Question 19. Will Dak be a Chicago Bear next year? I doubt that. Dak wants to be a Cowboy, man. I don't know where you heard that from. Yeah. One of those top 3 right tackle in the NFL this season. Yeah, man. That's what they were saying. So let's just hope this is something minor. Obviously he's been playing with it, because you could tell the way it was written that it's something that's been lingering, that's been pre-existing. So the Iceman, what's up, man? You thinking of Travis Frederick? Yeah, probably Travis. Yeah, I forgot he was in it. He was one of the best, man. Oh, I miss him. But I could tell something was wrong with Travis Frederick last season. He wasn't himself. He was getting there. I was watching his highlights, man. There were times when he was getting pushed back. He just didn't have that strength anymore. He lost strength. And that's one thing you have to have as an offensive lineman. You have to have hand strength, arm strength, leg strength. And that GBS syndrome, it was breaking his muscular system down. It was breaking him down, man. Slowly, little by little, it was breaking him down. And he just couldn't make those blocks anymore. And then he was a lot slower. His first and second step was really slow and delayed. So I knew he was going to retire. I just didn't think he would retire this early. I thought he was going to play like a couple months ago. But I think you know your body better than anybody else. So I think he was like, man, I can't do it. I just can't do it. He thought he could do it last year, but he was like, no, I can't. I just can't do it. And I understand that. Michael, what's up? What up? Doing a O? Huh? What's 1980 Dak will be a Chicago Bear next year. Book it. Nah, I doubt it, man. They'll sign Dak. We'll re-sign him. Dak wants to be a Cowboy. I don't believe that one bit. Dak's going to be a Cowboy. He wants to be a Cowboy for life. They talked to him the other day. His work ethic hasn't changed. He's still ready to play. He's ready to prove. If anything, he's got something to prove to the Cowboys. Hey, y'all should have, we should have came to an agreement. But he fired his agent. That probably has something to do with it too. Them not coming to an agreement. Jerry says COVID-19 was the primary factor, but I don't know what COVID-19 has to do with getting a pen and signing a document. I don't, but I guess it did. You know, in the end of the Vikings game, we really showed he was, man, he was struggling, man. I was like, oh, damn. It's all good though, man. We got some guys. What's the new guy we drafted? The lineman from damn it. Wisconsin. What's his name? Oh, Tyler Biadasz. Now, I think this is what I think. They have obviously Tyron Smith at left tackle. They have Connor Williams starting at left guard. Y'all know how I feel about him. They have Joe Looney starting at center. This is on paper now. This is what they got on the depth chart. They have Zach Martin at right guard, Lyle Collins at right tackle. I like Collins. I like Martin. Obviously, I like Tyron Smith. Left tackle, right guard, fine. The center and the left guard is where I'm a little sketchy at. Connor Williams is still, as far as pass blocking, he's undersized. I've seen Connor Williams get drugged back so many times. He's gotten better since we've drafted him, obviously, but I still think he's undersized as a lineman. And he just, I don't know. They said he's been working out. He's gained 10 pounds of muscle, yada, yada, yada. Now, he might come this year and prove me wrong. Seriously. And be just, but right now, what I've seen up until today, I haven't seen next season, this coming up season yet. I really think that they need to put Tyler Biadasz at center. I seriously do. And Joe Looney could get some snaps at left guard. No. Connor McGovern. Wait a minute, damn, I forgot about Connor McGovern. Fuck. They got Connor McGovern behind Williams. So Tyler Badass, yeah. Let me go back to I don't have the technology that my Cowboys family has, so I can't put this up on the screen. I don't know how. I'm not computer savvy like that, but I'm just kind of going back and forth. They have Connor McGovern backing up Williams. I really think they need to see what Connor McGovern can do, because I really think he can do a little bit better job that Williams can. Like, seriously. We got two backups here that could possibly play center, Biadasz and McGovern. Looney's good at center, maybe starting. He has experience. He did a good job for Travis Frederick. What was it, in 2018? He did a pretty good job. He held his own, but I think they need to see what these young guys can do. These positions are up for grabs. Left guard and center is up for grabs for me. What happened to Ron Leary? You know what? The Cowboys were talking about him was it the beginning of the offseason? I think the season was still going on. We haven't quite got to the Super Bowl yet. And they were talking about Leary possibly coming back, working out with the Cowboys. I guess it didn't work out. I don't know. Maybe they saw something we didn't. He is up in age now, but he was a beast when we had him, man. That's why our line was so great in 2016. What are your thoughts on the Seattle corner trying to sneak a woman into his room? Oh God, I ain't heard. I heard about that, but I didn't read the article or anything like that. Guys, you got to be smart. See, these are young guys. We got to remember these guys are young. They're in their 20s, so they don't do a lot of thinking up here. COVID-19 has people doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing because they're tired of being by themselves, and they're tired of being cooped up in a house or whatever, in a hotel room or whatever. So it's just making people do some crazy things. Just watch what you do, man. Watch yourself, because not only that you can make it bad for yourself and your team, because something could happen. She could scream rape or something. You just got to be careful, man. You just got to, come on, man, use your head. And then you got COVID-19 out there. Did they test her before he tried to sneak her in? What if he got it and then he give it to his teammate? You just got to be careful. Got to think a little bit. Thinking with the wrong head, right? Exactly. thinking with the wrong head. We starting my third game. I hope we'll see. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm seeing it's nap time. But guys, let me get out of here, man. It's 2:30. I gotta at least take an hour, maybe two nap. I appreciate y'all joining me, man. I just wanted to kind of talk about the injury, supposedly undisclosed injury of La'el Collins. It's undisclosed. It's G14 classified. We're gonna keep it G14 classified, man. That's all. G14 class. I should have titled this La'el Collins injury is G14 classified. Shh, keep it on down low. But hey guys, make sure y'all stay. Hey, tonight, my Cowboys family will be going live. I promise you they will. So make sure y'all tune in, show them some love, man. But that's all I got, man. I don't have anything. I'm gonna go here and get my nap in. I gotta take my naps, man. Appreciate it, Drew. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate y'all joining me, man. All my peeps, all my regulars, Robbie. Man. But yeah, man, that's all I got, guys. Let me get out of here, man, before y'all bring up another topic for me to start talking about and keep me on here longer. Hey, be safe, Cowboys family. Yeah, hey, make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up because you never know what the day is gonna bring you. Look back at you, boy. I'm out.